Taeyong, can we be bad partners? Your eyes got bigger listening his words. Ryan, what? I mean, you love Mahi, right? Taeyong, yes, I do, but I want you to be my bad partner. Ryan, you are not in your right state of mind. I'm sleepy, I'm going to sleep. Taeyong, yes or no? Ryan, definitely no. It's just a contract marriage, and on top of that, you have a lover. Saying that, you turned to walk to bedroom, but he suddenly grabbed your hand and pulled you back to him. Ryan, what's wrong with you? Taeyong, I said be my partner. His face was really close to yours. Ryan, and I think you heard me already. It's impossible. As soon as you complete your sentence, he pinned you on wall. He leaned his face near you and placed his lips on yours. He kissed you roughly, but you didn't kiss him back. After trying really hard, you pushed him back. As soon as you both pulled apart, you slapped him on his face. Ryan, don't you understand why you are forcing yourself on me? Remember one thing, you have a lover and I am your just contract wife for a year. His face was red, but ignoring him, you strolled in bedroom. Closing the door, you locked it. Your breath was haggard. You took a deep breath to calm yourself, but your heart was racing. Ryan, why he's coming near me? I don't want to be hurt in end. Next morning. You woke up late because you couldn't sleep peacefully last night. Taking shower, you went out of room. You saw Taeyong cooking something in kitchen. Ignoring him, you took a glass of milk, but he took it from your hand. You looked at him with creased eyebrows. Taeyong, I'm making breakfast. It's almost done. Ryan, I can cook by myself. You don't need to. Taeyong, I know you can, but I want to cook now. You rolled your eyes and sat on a chair. After some minutes, Taeyong arranged breakfast on table in front of you and sat beside you. You were eating when he cleared his throat. It was the fourth time he was clearing his throat. Ryan, say whatever you want to say. He left fork and plate and wiped his mouth with napkin. Actually, I want to apologize. You were right. I love Mahi and I shouldn't have asked you to be my partner. You nodded your head while chewing. Ryan, it's good you acknowledge your mistake. Taeyong took his fork and continued to eat. Done with breakfast, you walked to bedroom. Taeyong took out his phone from his pocket and dialed Alex's number. Taeyong, how is Mahi? Did she cry? Alex, no sir, she's fine. Even she's out for shopping. Taeyong, okay, take care of her for me. Alex, sure sir. Alex POV. I was watching them from a very long time. I was with Taehyung from past 5 years as his secretary. I always took care of everything for him, but from the first day when I saw Mahi, I fell for her. I thought one day I will tell her that I like her, but when I found out that she is the lover of Taehyung, I stepped back. I always felt hurt whenever I saw them together having a good time. I always cherished her, but I couldn't tell her about my feelings for her. It was really hard for me to bury my feelings for her, but I tried my best until Vian entered in Taehyung's life. Last night Mahi was crying. I was standing out of her room listening her sobs. She was crying and hitting her hands on floor. My heart was aching and tears were rolling on my face. I left when finally she stopped crying, but in morning when Taeyong asked me about her, I lied to him. Because now Taeyong have a wife, but Mahi is alone. I will make her mine. Taeyong's POV. I came back from office and opened the door with spare key. I directly went to bedroom, but when I saw Vian laying on bed wearing a nightgown which was so much revealing, I felt burning in fire. She was reading a book laying on her stomach, but her whole body could be seen because of the almost see-through gown. I felt my junior growing bigger. I shook my head and rushed inside the bathroom. I took cold shower and came out. Now she was sitting on bed. Ryan, when did you came? Taeyong, when you were reading book. And what is this? What you are wearing? Ryan, why? What's wrong? Taeyong, wear something else. Ryan, if you don't want me to wear this, then why you bought it? Taeyong, when did I bought it? Ryan, then who bought it? It was in the suitcase which you gave me. Taeyong, but suddenly I remember everything for Ryan was bought by Alex. But why Alex buys such a nightie for Ryan? Did he have some bad intentions for her? I was thinking about Alex when she walked out of room, but my thoughts interrupted by a doorbell. I rushed out of room to open the door because I never wanted anyone to see Ryan in that gown. Her hands were on doorknob when I shouted, Taeyong, wait! I rushed near her. Taeyong, step aside. Creasing her eyebrows, she stepped aside and I opened the door. Alex was standing out, but I noticed his eyes were roaming inside the house. I turned back and saw Ryan standing behind me. I walked out and shut the door behind. I was right. He was checking Ryan. I don't know why, but I was feeling really pissed. Mahi usually wears revealing dresses, and Alex was with me and Mahi for a long time. But I never felt angry, nor I ever noticed those things. But why I am mad now? I grabbed his collar and said, Tell me, do you like her? Tell me. Alex, sir, what are you talking about? Taeyong, I know you have something in your mind. That's why you put that gown in her suitcase. Alex, sir, believe me, I swear to God I never thought anything bad for her. I took a deep breath and left his collar. Taeyong, why you came? Alex, sir, I just came to give you this file. I nodded my head and took file from his hand. Taeyong, I'm sorry, I misunderstand you. Alex, no sir, it's alright. I can understand. I again nodded my head, saying good night. Alex left. I rushed inside, and when I saw Ryan laying on sofa, I went near her. Taeyong, change this now. Ryan, why? If you don't want to see me, then you can leave. Heaving a sigh, I walked in bedroom. Next morning, Taeyong took you for shopping because all your dresses were revealing. You were happy going out. You were looking stuff for daily use when he said, Please hurry up. I can't spend my whole day here. You rolled your eyes at him and continued choosing clothes and other things. After selecting 8 dresses, 3 bags, 5 pairs of footwear, and some other comfortable nighties, you were done with shopping. You came to Taeyong and sat next to him. Staff was packing your things when you heard a familiar voice. You turned your head and saw Sora coming with Christian. Your jaw dropped, looking her unexpectedly. You immediately got up and took Taeyong's hand in yours and ran inside the fitting room. Taeyong was just staring you with confused face. Taeyong, what are you doing? Bayan, my sister is outside. I can't go in front of them. Taeyong, why? Bayan, if they will find me, they will force me to marry him. Christian is also with her. Taeyong, so what? You why you can't marry him? Isn't it good? We both will be free from this unwanted contract marriage. Bayan, no, I will never marry him. He's a cheater. On our wedding day, when I was getting ready for him, he was doing it with a random girl. I can't live with such a pathetic person. Vayan, even my parents didn't believe me. I was crying, but they ignored me because of him. I can't go back to them. They will force me to marry him. Saying that, your eyes teared up. Taeyong, don't worry. You are my wife now. You don't need to hide. You should take advantage of me. Before you could say anything, he held your hand and stepped out of the fitting room. Everyone was cheering you, and most of them were smiling, thinking something else happened in fitting room. You went to counter when Sora saw you. Sora, Vian? You? How? Taeyong's hand was wrapped around your waist. You were very close to him. You were feeling awkward, but you tried to act normal. Vian. Hi Sora, how are you? Sora, what do you mean? What you think? After your runway, how we can be? Vian, how is mom and dad? Sora, leave them. Who's he? Taeyong, I am her husband Kim Taeyong. Sora was staring him and jealousy could be seen in her eyes clearly. You were talking when Christian came putting his phone in his pocket. Christian, Vian? You? Where were you? Shouting that he rushed to you, but Taeyong came in between. Christian, who the hell are you? Stay away or else. Taeyong, shut your mouth and leave. And one more thing. Don't you dare to come near my wife again. Taeyong was looking really scary. His eyes and face were red because of anger. Sora, I'm sorry, Mr. Taehyung. I apologize on his behalf. Mayan. Can you give me dad's number? Sora. No, I don't remember their number and my phone is dead. You can give me your husband's number. I'll send dad's number to him. Sora was trying to take Taehyung's number, but Taehyung understood his intentions. Taehyung. Sorry, I don't share my personal number. Sora opened her mouth to say something, but a staff member interrupted by telling Taeyong that everything is packed. Taeyong nodded and turned to you. Taeyong, we should go, babe. Sora, but don't you want to talk to mom and dad? Vayan? Vayan, yes, I want to, but give me your number, I'll call you. You took out your phone from your handbag, but when Sora saw your phone, which was really expensive, she felt more jealous. Saving Sora's number, you left with Taeyong. But when Taeyong's car took bags which were filled with your shopping, her eyes turned dark. Sora, how she can marry such a rich man? I can't even afford two things from this store at a time, but she bought so many items. Jealousy was on its peak and she was really mad. Christian, you always said your sister is innocent. She don't have a boyfriend and she was never been in a relationship. Then what's this all? He was really pissed because of Taeyong's behavior with him. Sora, I don't understand what's happening. There's something fishy. I will find it. Don't worry. Mayan's POV. I was happy to go for shopping, but when I saw Sora and Christian, I was really scared. I took Taeyong with me in a fitting room, but it was really small. Even our breaths were exchanging. I was feeling uncomfortable. So was Taeyong. But when I told him about my runway, he wrapped his arm around my waist and walked out to face them. My heartbeat was accelerating and my hands were sweating. But the time when Taeyong blocked Kristen coming near me, I felt immense amount of relaxation. I was happy looking him standing for me, but soon I remember he's someone else's. Alex POV. After coming back from office, I went to see Mahi. I knocked the door, but she didn't respond, so I opened the door slowly, thinking she might be sleeping. She was laying on bed, wearing a short yet revealing nightie. She was beautiful, but for me, she was the one and only beautiful girl in the whole universe. I slowly entered in her room, but she wasn't sleeping. Her eyes were shut, but tears were absorbing in her hair. I felt sad looking her crying. I sat near her on bed when she opened her eyes. Mahi. Oh, Alex, when you came. She said and wiped her tears. Alex. Why you are crying? For sir? Mahi. No, no, I'm not crying. How was your day? Mahi was always very frank with me. We were like friends. Alex, you know that I can read your face. Why you are crying for him? He is happy with Vayan, then why you are punishing yourself? I was feeling really mad because she was crying for him. Mahi. I'm not crying. Go, you should take some rest. I'm going to take bath. I heaved a sigh and we both got up off bed. I walked out of room and strode towards my room. I put my hand in my pocket to take out my phone, but it wasn't in my pocket. Alex. I think I left it in Mahi's room. I turned back and went to Mahi's room. I thought she must be in bathroom for shower, so without knocking the door, I entered in room. But what I saw made me swallow my own saliva. You and Taeyong were sleeping, but suddenly Taeyong opened his eyes. He looked around and saw you sleeping peacefully. He got up off bed, taking key. He slowly opened the bedroom's door and walked out. Guards were not out, so he rushed to his car and drove his car in high speed. Soon he was out of his mansion. He rushed inside and directly went to Mahi's room. He slowly turned the doorknob, not wanting to disturb Mahi, because time was already 4 a.m. But as soon as door opened, his eyes widened in immense shock.